Every time he comes, he always asks me, how is school going? How was your day? Jason is a male role model that has just stepped into my life. It makes me feel nice because actually somebody cares. He's actually a man that I can look up to.
Ultimately, my relationship with Brian is just beginning. I'm excited for the journey that we're embarking on. Brian has shown that he is driven to accomplish his goals.
Jason actually really helped me, and he encouraged me pursuing my dreams to go to Denver School of the Arts because I love singing. It's one of my deepest passions, and I want to keep pursuing that dream, and Denver School of the Arts and Jason's help will actually really help me.
He has big dreams and humongous goals, and so if I am here to just be a sounding board and let him bounce questions off me, that might be all this kid might need.
When I was in my audition, I can hear his voice in my head saying, you can do it, just be confident.
I don't believe anyone on my caseload will not graduate. And I'm gonna be at every single graduation, smiling, laughing, high-fiving, crying, I might even cry.
I've never really had a male role model. I'm so glad I have him because I actually have someone to talk to who is actually a guy.
We take one kid, we work with him one-on-one, he gets one counselor, one mentor. We all share the one common goal for that kid to graduate. If we don't care, then who's gonna care for our kids?
The United Nations, they choose a family to have the opportunity to come to America. I started going to school at Fairview Elementary, and some kids, they would make fun of me because I didn't speak no English or because of the clothes I wore or my culture or my religion. My mom, I want to give her a better life. She sacrificed a lot for me and my sisters.
Her mom isn't able to work because she has to stay home to take care of her younger brother who's very disabled.
She's someone other than my family that I can talk to that's an adult. She's a great mentor.
Because that's really all we can offer as a mentor. It's just a partnership and letting her know that she'll never have to be alone because I'm always going to be there for her.
I hope to go to college and graduate from college and become a doctor someday.
Fartun got into the academic program this summer for Cushing. I have never seen her light up that much. She said, I feel like I can finally start to believe in myself. I work within the court system and I see kids every day who do not have a support system, who go from one side of the court system to the other, and it's just an endless cycle, and they don't have the teamwork. They don't have the support system that Denver Kids provides. These kids need somebody, and they need that team, or some of them aren't gonna make it. Denver Kids makes you commit to 1 year with one kid. And I can tell you, after knowing Fartun, I'm committed to her for life. Kids that are going through Denver Kids and that are succeeding and that are graduating high school, the potential for them to come back and help more kids is incredible.
Because I don't really see my dad, I kind of have less of a fatherly figure to look up to until now. My educational counselor, Dan, he's definitely helped me throughout the years that I've been with Denver Kids. He's a great man. He's helped me emotionally and educationally. Make sure that I'm getting A's and B's and what I need to do to strive. I want to do all these great things, but you need a great education to do it. Dan has always said, just step by step. First focus on education and college, and so has my mom. She always says, do your homework before video games and other stuff.
We've gotten Devontae on task and where he needs to be, and he's excelling.
My role with Devontae, in large part, has been more of an advocate, and then in getting him the mentor to build his self-esteem. Dave has been wonderful in that he's nurtured him.
Color. The 3 colors are.
When Devontae really made up his mind that he no longer wanted to see his father at all, Dave was there in whatever capacity Devontae needed him. He was there.
When it finally got to the point when I could talk about him, about my dad and all that stuff, and how I feel about it, he was listening the whole time, kind of healing me through it.
It's just a true relationship and friendship that they've developed.
He's definitely a good listener, and like when I mean good listener, he's a very good listener. I yap all the time.
Being a Denver Kid mentor means staying involved. They make a commitment to my kids. Maybe on paper it says till they graduate, but I don't foresee any one of these relationships that my kids have with any of their mentors stopping at 18. I don't think my kids are going to let them go.
I feel like I've kind of been adopted by the Denver Kids program. The Denver Kids program has always told me that I will do great things. It just opens me up to a lot of ideas of what I could do in the future.
They're tremendous. I think they're a hero to a lot of these kids out here. I know to mine.
I am one.
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 I am one. I am one.